Hi everybody, welcome back to Poppy's Cucina. Yay! Good times. I know. So it's a hot, muggy, humid day here in Jersey, so it made me a little reminiscent of the Jersey Shore. So I'm thinking, I want to make some stuff that I used to love eating on the boardwalks. So today we're going to make a sausage, pepper, and onion roll and a broccoli roll. So yummy, so easy, and it just takes minutes to make. I know you're excited. I know you are. All right, so you want to see how I make it? Just keep watching. But before you do, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks. We're going to make the broccoli one first. So to start, you're going to, in a saucepan, you're going to want to add a couple tablespoons of olive oil with a lot of chopped garlic. If you don't like garlic, you don't have to use as much. If you don't like garlic, don't use it at all. I love garlic. We love garlic. So here I have a couple tablespoons of minced garlic, which is probably about the equivalent of about 6 cloves. All right, so we're going to bring this up to some heat and wait till the garlic starts to sizzle. Once you start hearing that sizzle, it's ready for the broccoli. So here I have 3 heads of broccoli that I steamed in the microwave. You could steam it or just, poach it, blanch it, or even use frozen that's already blanched. So you just want to thaw it out. So it's probably about a pound or so. I chopped it up into like nice little florets, and I chopped up the stems. Now we're going to add this to the olive oil and garlic. Now we're going to saute this just pretty much until everything is coated, the broccoli's nice and coated, and a little bit more tender. You're going to want to season it now too. This is a great time to add your salt and pepper. And if you want, add some more granulated garlic, because like I said, we love garlic in this house. All right, so we're going to let this saute for a couple minutes. So while you're sauteing, you may be tempted to add some more olive oil, but don't do it, because then it's just going to make your broccoli roll really runny and soggy. All right, so you want the broccoli coated, but you don't want it, to be dripping with oil. So just enough just to coat them. So this is almost ready. We just want them really nice and tender. So we got a couple more minutes. Once you got it nice and tender, you want to remove from the heat and allow it to cool. You don't want to add the hot broccoli to the pizza dough, because that's just going to make a big mess. So you want to get this to at least room temperature. So now for the sausage roll, we're going to start by adding a couple tablespoons of olive oil in a saute pan with some garlic, of course, again minced. I did only about 2 cloves this time. And then I'm going to add a bag of frozen peppers and onions. You can absolutely, chop these on your own. But, when you find these in your grocery store, they're super convenient for things like this. The work's already done for you, and they're nice to have. And it's a lot less work. And, you probably worked all day. You don't have time to be chopping lots of vegetables. So we're going to saute this a little bit until you just pretty much get get them unfrozen. Once you start hearing that sizzle, it's ready for the sausage. So, you can use chicken sausage, pork, beef, meatless sausage, whatever you want. Today I'm using this leftover pre-cooked pork sausage that I had, Italian style. I had like 5 left. I had to hide these from Lulu, or else we wouldn't have had any left over. So I sliced them up to about 1/2-inch slices, and we're going to throw this right in. You're pretty much just going to, heat this up again, just to get the flavors all melded together. You're only going to saute this for about 2 minutes, if that. Oh, but look how good that looks. I'll just have this for dinner. Yep, making the sausage roll. All right, back on track. Once the vegetables start getting tender, it's pretty much done. Just your seasoning. Shouldn't eat a lot of salt, because sausage is generally very salty. But you might want to have a little bit more flavor. You might want to add other things to it, like paprika or something. Give it a taste. See if it needs anything else. Oh God. Tastes like I'm on the boardwalk on the Jersey Shore. Oh, I miss those days. Those sausage, pepper, and onion sandwiches. Unbelievable. All right, so this is done. I already added a little bit of salt. Doesn't need anything else. So now we're going to pull this off the heat and allow it to cool fully again before we add it to the pizza dough. All right, so off the heat it's going to come, and we're going to let this cool for about an hour. So while we're waiting for the fillings to cool, I pulled out my pizza dough. I'm using pre-made store-bought pizza dough. The trick with these, to use these successfully, is actually you want to work with them cold. These don't need to be left at room temperature because they're already proofed, and they're much easier to work with when they're still cold. So we're going to roll these out on a floured surface to about 6 inches by 16 inches. All right, just like that. And now they're ready for their fillings. We got our broccoli on and the sausage. You'll see I left a good border all the way around because then once we're going to fold it, we're going to pull it up over. But first we need the cheese. So for the cheese, I'm just using a block of mozzarella that I sliced up. And we're just going to put it right on top. You can put as much or as little as you want. I kind of trying to go middle of the road. A little cheese goes a long way when something like this. But just get everything nice and coated. All right. A little bit more here. I cut a lot. All right, so we got this all ready. All right, so now first, you want to pull up the ends. Just like that. And you're going to pull up the one side. And then you're going to want to pull up the other side, but first, you're going to want to moisten the inside flap. This ensures that you have a nice seal. It'll stick together nice. All right. Just like that. Nice little neat packages. Then you're going to place these on your lined baking sheet, seam side down. Like so. So now you're going to let these rest at room temperature for about a half hour. Then you're going to brush them with olive oil, and then you're going to place them in a preheated 425 degree oven, middle rack. You want to bake these till they're nice golden brown, about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. All right, and then that's when the magic happens. All right, so they've been sitting out for a half hour. I brushed them with olive oil, so into the oven they're going to go. Excuse me, Lulu. We are ready for this. Yeah, I know you are. So's Doug. Yeah. So they've been cooking for about 10 minutes. You see they're starting to get nice and golden brown, but looks like we sprung a leak. Lulu, they're cooking. They're cooking. It's almost ready. It needs like 10 more minutes, okay? Drake's waiting nice. 10 more minutes, okay? 10 more minutes. 20 minutes later, I pulled them out of the oven. Look at these things. They're huge. They're like monsters. But they're so good. I know somebody's ready. Lulu, you're going to burn your mouth. They got to cool. They have to cool. Do you want to burn your mouth? You don't care? Well, I care. All right, so we're going to let these sit for a few minutes before we slice it to them. Yum. So these have been cooling for a little bit, and I just cut them open. Look at them. Do you see this? Do you see this? Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so good. Oh my god. I forgot to heat the sauce. All right, I gotta heat some sauce. Okay, we got our sauce ready for dipping. Now ready to serve. Yeah. Enjoy, Lulu. Enjoy. Yeah.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!